What would you do if one day at work changed the rest of your life forever? For one Massachusetts woman, that moment came not with a promotion, not with retirement, but with a Powerball ticket worth more than most small countries' annual GDP. Her name is Mavis Wanczyk, and in August 2017, she became the largest single-ticket lottery winner in U.S. history when she hit a $758.7 million Powerball jackpot. And within hours of discovering it, she quit her job of over 3 decades. This is the full story of how that jackpot happened, why she walked away from work immediately, and what happened in the dramatic hours after her life changed. Before we jump in, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos on what happens when luck strikes. Now let's dive in. Before the win. Like many lottery winners, Mavis Wanczyk was not living an extravagant life before her lottery breakthrough. She was a 53-year-old hospital worker from Chicopee, Massachusetts, employed in the clerical department of Mercy Medical Center. According to lottery officials and news reports, Wanczyk had worked there for 32 years, a long career in healthcare administration, not in finance or celebrity circles. Her life was typical of many hardworking Americans: steady job, family responsibilities, and a few dreams that seemed distant, including the dream of retiring early. In a press conference after her jackpot, she described winning as something she had always thought of as a pipe dream, something impossible but still fun to imagine. She was a mother of 2 adult children, a daughter aged around 31 and a son around 26 at the time of the win. And she had lived most of her life in Massachusetts. She didn't walk into a casino or gamble every week. She was a regular ticket purchaser who had a couple of picks here and there, not someone many people would expect to make history. The winning moment. The winning Powerball numbers for the August 23, 2017 drawing were 6, 7, 16, 23, 26, and the Powerball 4. And Mavis's ticket matched them all. She bought 5 tickets that day at the Pride Station and store on Montgomery Street in Chicopee, 3 with numbers she picked herself and 2 quick picks. The numbers Mavis chose personally included family birthdays and a number she considered lucky. There was no high-tech system, no dream vision, just a combination of personal meaning and random chance. She discovered she had won just after leaving work. A coworker happened to look at her ticket and said, "You have that number." It didn't immediately sink in until officials confirmed it. In that moment, the routine of her workday vanished. Within hours of claiming her prize in a press conference the next day, Mavis did something most people only think about in fantasy. She called her employer and told them she would not be coming back. She walked away from a 32-year career at Mercy Medical Center. She was no longer a hospital employee, no longer setting alarms, no longer punching a time clock. She was free. At a press conference with Massachusetts lottery officials, Mavis said, "The first thing I want to do is just sit back and relax." She added that she planned to take time to think about her life, her options, and what she wanted her future to look like. A luxury that mundane work schedules rarely allow. When asked how she planned to celebrate, she said something almost hauntingly ordinary. "I'm going to just hide in my bed." Those remarks were not flamboyant or flashy. They were deeply human. Someone overwhelmed by sudden, surreal fortune. The financial details. Winning $758.7 million does not mean you get $758.7 million in cash in your bank account. Lottery winners have 2 primary ways to receive a jackpot: an annuity paid over decades, or a one-time lump sum cash payout. Mavis chose the lump sum option, which gave her immediate control over hundreds of millions in cash, instead of waiting for yearly payments. A choice that makes sense if you plan to retire and not commit to future payroll. The lump sum option, before taxes, was approximately $480.5 million. Once taxes are withheld, including federal income tax and Massachusetts state tax, her actual payout came to roughly $336.35 million. Even after taxes, that left her with an enormous sum, enough to buy houses outright, invest in businesses, donate to causes, or create perpetual income streams. Her decision to take the lump sum instead of the annuity meant she could retire immediately without future financial dependency on the lottery's payment structure. Why she didn't go back. When asked why she quit so fast, Mavis talked about two things. First, she said the win fulfilled a long-held dream of retiring early, something she had joked about on social media not long before the win. Second, she was overwhelmed. After the revelation that she had won, she admitted she couldn't simply jump back into normal life. The shock, adrenaline, and sheer reality of the win made going back into routine unthinkable. She described being unable to drive anywhere after confirmation, needing a colleague's help to get home safely. A glimpse into how disorienting sudden wealth can truly be. For many winners, returning to work after a life-changing prize feels like stepping back into a world that no longer matches their opportunity. Mavis's reaction was deeply personal and grounded in emotional shock and practical reality. After the spotlight, privacy and scams. What happened after the cameras left is also important to understand. Mavis Wanczyk did not become a public giveaway queen. Instead, her name became one of the most used and abused in lottery scams. According to fraud specialists, scammers have repeatedly used her identity to try to trick people into giving up personal information in exchange for fake cash grants, even years after her win. These scams often involve strangers claiming to be Mavis offering money if the target pays a processing fee or provides bank details, a tactic that has cost real people real money. These scams are a reminder that once a winner becomes widely known, even briefly, their name and likeness can be exploited in ways they never intended. Mavis Wanczyk's story is one highlighting the shock of sudden wealth, the emotional reality of walking away from decades of work, and the importance of privacy and caution once your name enters the public sphere. She didn't just hit the biggest single-ticket lottery win ever in North America at that time. She walked away from her job the next day and began life on her own terms. Would you quit your job immediately if you hit a jackpot win? How soon would you wait to do so? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, like the video and subscribe to our channel for more stories on when luck strikes. See you in the next video.